subscription, subscribe on his channel, and go on the pillar and watch his channel. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. We do a video. And subscribe on the channel.
What's going on, folks? Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the show. I just wanted to jump on here and announce the giveaway and also show you guys how to rig it up. So what I wanted to give you guys for the holiday season for the Christmas giveaway is a little free rig pack. Now, I haven't done too much free rigging, but I will. There is in the video library a free rig episode number 1 and the free rig part 2. So here's what I'll be giving away. This is what I started with when I started throwing it. A pack of the 3/16 ounce bullet weight, just regular old bass casting sinkers. Some 2/0 Gamakatsu EWGs. These aren't super lines. It's a pretty fine wire hook. It's a hook number 58412. Offset shank worm extra wide gap. 6-pack. And then 2 packs of the Yum, like baby brush hog, but Yum's version. So I got you a blue and black and like a watermelon red of the same creature. So that will be the Christmas giveaway, is a free rig pack. Now, if you haven't thrown the free rig, I'm going to show y'all how to rig it from scratch. So we'll start by cutting off Mr. Tube here. And this is, since it's on a medium heavy, I know it's 10-pound fluorocarbon. Now, in the winter months, I would recommend, if you ain't thrown it before, maybe thrown it on some copolymer or mono. 10-pound is a pretty good starting point. If you're gonna throw it on a medium, I would throw it on 8. But let me show y'all how to get going. You want to start by having your main line or leader, and then we'll go from there. Alright, you can see that I've dove pretty hard into this technique, and when I came on it, it was more, for me, it was already more walleye season than it was free rig season. So you can see here that it is a pack that I was already working with. So to make this easy for the demo purposes here, the tutorial on the free rig, we'll just go with it. So we'll take out our trusty, and that is the same sinker I'm sending you guys, a 3/16 Bullet Weight Company casting sink. Now what you want to do is just let it slide freely on the line and set it to the side. And our bait is already rigged up here. This is a 3-inch. This is not a neutrally buoyant bait, but it is a 3-inch local soft plastic made by Fish Your Ass Off, F-Yow, that's what they call them. And I have caught fish on this here little stick bait because, again, anything neon pepper or translucent with black and silver flake and clear water is a killer. I don't care if you're talking about a fluke or a little 3-inch stick bait or the Megabass Spark Shad or whatever. So tie a little Palomar knot onto here. Now what you can do if you're worried about the weight banging into the knot is you can put a bobber stop on there to prevent your knot from taking a beating. It does help, but I have never had the sinker cause my fluorocarbon to get nicked up to the point to where like I lost a fish or just lost my rig from the sinker hitting the knot where my my bait is tied on too many times. That has not happened to me. So I'm going to tie me a Palomar here. And I want to show you guys another thing about the Palomar. So my buddy just showed me a way of tying this to where you don't even have to wet it, and you can finish it without any kind of line burn. Now watch. You see where we are with our Palomar, okay? Nothing's crossed. We got that figure 8 going in there. So I'm going to grab the main line and just slowly start working it, and then I'm going to start working the tag end at an even rate. But then once I get close here, I'm going to snug down the main line. I'm going to let go of the tag, snug down the main. Then I'm going to grab my tag end and finish it. And now there is no line burn on your main line. Look at that. Not at all. There's no kink. That is a nicely tied Palomar with a healthy tag. I mean, there's not even any burn in the tag end. So if you just work it down slowly, you don't have to stick it in your mouth. You don't have to hawker on the thing to make sure it doesn't burn. And I always leave a nice tag end, even on a Palomar knot. And now you are ready to throw the free rig. And the way I think of this bait, this presentation, this technique, is like a finesse Carolina rig. Not as many moving parts, not as many, added parts. It's a lot more simple, but it's kind of the same premise to where, you got your sinker, you got your bait back here, you do the hops and the drags, and one thing that's cool is putting Ned baits on here, because they will, like let's say, let me scooch my rod back a little bit without banging into anything. So let's say my sinker's on the bottom. If you have a neutrally buoyant Ned bait, it's going to be up like this, trying to float up, because this is what will be keeping it down. And I like to do, in cold water, I do more dragging of the weight than I do hopping it. But in the summer, I do more of the hops, and I kill it, especially with the 4-inch Zoom finesse worm. That is one of my favorites. These little 3-inch baits are one of my favorites. Ned baits are my favorites. The Yum Kill Shot was the bait that I caught my first 3 free rig fish, and they were walleye, because it was either January or February, but it was one of those fluke, no pun intended, super warm days in the middle of the winter, where we had like 2 65-degree days in the middle of a week that the rest of the days previous were in the 40s and the days after were in the 40s. But yeah, so that's all you got, man. It is fun. It works on a bunch of species, and just, try to pick baits according to the species that you are targeting. So I think those are the baits I'm sending y'all are more geared towards bass, but don't put it past a sauger or a white bass or a crappie or even a walleye to hit something like that. Walleye usually hit a little more fishy stuff, but sauger, man, they're all over the crawdads because they tend to live more in the rocks. So, that will be this month's giveaway, and I hope that the tutorial was helpful, and I hope everyone likes it. So just if you guys really get into this rig, just to show you the decoy out of Japan, they did come out with the free rig sinkers that have the protective coating on the insert, and see how they are diamond shaped, and they got the protective coating on the eyelet, so you don't have to worry about nick ups. Now again, I've never had anything break off on me or anything, but you never know with this cold water, and just if you're fishing a lot of hard cover, maybe think about ordering a pack of these. They're made by Decoy, and Tackle Warehouse does carry them. I would like to see them in 1/8 ounce, but the lowest weight they got is 3/16, so I ordered them. But I always roll with either the offsets that I'm giving you guys or the G-Lock worm. That is another good free rig hook, or all around just good hook for little baits. And let me show you guys a couple baits here, just random pull out stuff, because I throw a lot of stick bait stuff, but I also throw a lot of creature oriented, and my favorite, like the Zoom 4-inch finesse worm for bass in the summer. Here's the rest. I put the rest of those little F-yows in a big bite pack because I am a weirdo and I do save empty bags. I was trying to find some creature stuff to show you guys. They're in here somewhere. The kill shots and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So this is the first free rig bait I threw that I caught 3 walleye, nice ones, in about a 15-minute span. And then when I ran back to my truck to get, because it was dark, to get the lantern and the camera, the bite stopped. But this is the kill shot. They call it the kill shot now. When I bought it, it was just miscellaneous. But it's kind of their take on, everything else. Berkeley's flatworm. It is a 3-sided bait, so it does have a flat bottom. But you can nose hook drop shot this bait. You can free rig it. The Big Bite Smallie Smasher, you can pull a lot of stuff out of your drop shot box and free rig that stuff too, is what I'm saying. All the finesse worms, all the little creatures, you can pull stuff out of your Ned box and do the same stuff. So, it's pretty versatile. So, anyways, guys, I hope you all like it. I need to throw it more. I think that's why I got the bag out, and that's why I got it to give to you guys for this month's giveaway because I need to throw it more because it is productive. I don't know why I just got away from it. It's because my favorite free rig rod broke and they don't make it anymore. So I haven't really dialed in which one I'm going to use. But since this is rigged up, I will be throwing it tomorrow morning before work when I go out and try to finish up a good lipless episode. It's going to be coming out soon that I have in the works. So, that being said, you guys, it will be in 3D text at the end of this video, so fill up the comments and we'll do the drawing like 2 or 3 days into the new year. That way everybody's, not worried about seeing if they won over the holidays. Just spend time with your loved ones and remember what this time of year is about. It's about, at least for me, it's about thinking about those people that we love and being creative with something that will be useful to them and will be meaningful. And to celebrate, if you're religious, the birth of the Creator's child. I don't want to get religious because some people take offense, but it is Christmas. So, that being said, you guys, fill the comments up and we will do the drawing a couple days into the new year. And I hope you all are out there bundled up and catching fish. And stay tuned for a good lipless episode, part 1, coming out. Should be by the end of the week. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, leave me some comments along with entering yourself in the giveaway and let me know if you found the tutorial on rigging helpful or not. This is Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now, but just for now. Merry Christmas, people, and be good to each other. Peace.